Okay, today we're in Galveston, Texas with Julia, and Julia is a trail leader for a Jeep group called
Girls Gone Jeepin'.
So it's exclusive to girls and girls only. No matter how hard you try, boys, you can't get in because it's only the cool kids club. No, but y'all do have another group for guys as well, right?
Yes, it's Girls Gone Jeepin' Fifth Wheel. It's for girls and guys.
So anyone can join that one, husbands, boyfriends, anybody?
Yeah. Okay. Or just single people, it doesn't matter.
Okay, and then what are you doing here today with your group in Galveston?
So today we wanted to kind of meet up and kind of break the ice. It's our first time all meeting each other.
Okay, so today's the first meetup for most of y'all to actually...
Yes, for my group.
Okay, and how many people showed up today?
I would say like 20.
And how many people are in your chapter?
Like 60.
So about 60 people all together in your chapter. Now you're just starting out in this area, right? In the southeast area?
Yeah, I would say I've had my group about 4 months, but there is some for all over the states, and some of them have like thousands of members.
So today you're meeting up to get to know each other to break the ice, like you said, but is that because y'all are planning trips later down the road? Y'all actually do off-roading, correct?
Yes, we do. That's what the group is about, the Girls Gone Jeepin'. It's about off-roading. It's not like, hey, let's just hang out and become friends. We want to, help women that are kind of scared and have never gone off-roading, or people that are off-roading and just would like to have other women to hang out with to actually go.
So y'all just don't meet up and exchange ducks and talk about decals and light bars? You guys actually use those Jeeps?
Yeah, but we do that too.
Okay. Well, you got to have a happy medium, right? So I guess the meetups like this is whenever y'all just talk about the rigs and what y'all done to it and your experience level. Yeah. And then y'all can figure out where to go from there as far as it goes for a place to off-road and go trail and everything. So where all do y'all go off-roading at?
I can go off-roading everywhere, really. Everything local to Houston is mainly mudding. I prefer rock crawling, so I do have to travel pretty far. Like the closest place is about 4 hours.
So I guess that's why you like to get to know people first. So that way, whenever you're heading out of town so far, you feel more comfortable with the group that you're with.
Yeah, because who wants to travel 4+ hours with someone they don't know? I mean, I watch a lot of true crime, so I'm just saying. So
if you are interested in the Jeep group and you do want to join, how do people find you, or how would they go about joining the group?
We are on Facebook. You can look up Girls Gone Jeepin', but my group itself, if you're local to Houston, is Girls Gone Jeepin' South Houston.
Okay, but if you're not in Southeast Houston, you just go to the
Girls Gone Jeepin',
and then they'll find out where you're local to, and then they'll join you with that chapter?
They'll make a welcome post, and you'll put like where you're from, and then whoever's like the leader for your area will comment on you and say, hey, join us, we're close to you.
All right, well, that's good information to know. So those of you who want to be a part of a Jeep group and you want to get out there and start off-roading and wheeling and you don't know where to start, this is a good opportunity for you guys to come in and get to know people that can teach you and show you the ropes or show you how, or set up like dates where y'all can go and have events and off-road. Thank you for having an interview with me. This is Julia, by the way, my wife.
Yeah, I kind of married to him. I had no choice. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm forcing her to do the interview, but
Yeah.
Anyway, so for those of you who are interested, look her up and check it out, and we're going to go and interview some of these other peoples and take a look at their vehicles and their rigs. So today I'm here with Erin, and she has a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. And when did you buy the Jeep?
I bought it in 2019. It had 42 miles on it.
So first owner, only owner?
First and only owner.
And did it come with anything, or was it just a basic stock Jeep?
It's basic stock Jeep.
And what package? This isn't the Rubicon, right?
No, this is the Wrangler Sport Unlimited.
Okay, so you're on the Dana 30. Do you know if you have the Dana 35 in the rear or the Dana 44? Do you know?
I believe it's the Dana 44.
Okay, so you have 44-30 combo. So what all have you done to the Jeep?
I've got the DV8 front and back bumper, the DV8 fenders. I've got the rough country 3.5-inch lift. I've got 35s, BF Goodrich KO2s, and I've got the rough country. I believe it's the 9,500-pound synthetic winch.
And I noticed on the lift kit you went with the reservoir shocks.
Yes.
How do you like those?
Oh, I love them. They're adjustable. If it's too hard, I can soften them up. If it's too soft, I can make it a little stiffer.
Yeah, but I know those are pretty expensive and stuff, but would you say they're worth the money?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I have no complaints.
So going with a 3.5-inch lift and 35s, did you do anything for performance in your Jeep to gain back lost power or gas mileage?
No, I just have really bad gas mileage.
So you didn't gear or taser?
No re-gear, no taser.
And it's automatic?
Automatic.
So did you notice any loss of performance or just a loss of gas mileage that really noticed?
Basically just gas mileage. It is the turbo engine, so I've got the same amount of power that I had before. It just burns more gas with the lift and the tires.
Yeah, they do. That's like driving a toaster in the wind, especially. So, and then you also have your light bar for when you do some night wheeling and everything. So have you ever had to use your winch off-roading yet, or have you had the opportunity?
Yes.
Okay, so you've actually been in the mud. So how did it perform for you?
It performed very well. I was in mud I probably should not have been in, and got stuck. So I definitely had to use the winch to get out, but winch worked perfect.
Well, that's great. I mean, that's why we have them, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, and you're open differentials front and rear? Did you have lockers otherwise?
No, nope. Okay. No lockers.
Okay, so have you done any rock crawling, or have you just done mudding?
I used to go in the Guadalupes. I lived in Carlsbad, New Mexico for about 2 years, and we'd go up in the Guadalupe Mountains, do rock crawling up there.
So has your rock sliders come in hand? Have they come into use since you've had them?
Oh,
so you got a chance to bang them up and beat them on them, huh?
Yeah, and I bang beat up the front here too. I got a big old dent in my skid plate.
Well, that's part of it. You go on the trail, you gotta expect trail damage. And you were actually telling me earlier that you actually have inner fender liners you're going to be putting in later, correct?
I do.
What brand are those?
I don't know right offhand what the brand are, but they're the distress flag to go with the whole theme of the Jeep. It's a military support Jeep.
Yep.
As a veteran, my husband's a veteran, so.
Yep, very patriotic and stuff. So, all right, Aaron, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Nicole, and she has a 2017 Jeep JK. When did you buy the Jeep?
A year ago.
So did you buy it with the intention to go off-roading, or did you? Okay, so you actually had the mindset, I'm going to go wheeling it. So did you buy it with it already set up, or did you do everything to it?
It was bone stock when I got it a year ago with absolutely nothing.
So do you want to take me through what you did to it? Because I noticed that you got a lot of accent color here of pink, and then I know she got, what lift kit did you go with?
I went with a 4-inch rough country.
And is this their adjustable kit?
Yes.
Adjustable control arm kit?
Yeah, adjustable control arms and steering stabilizers.
And then what size tires are you running right now with this lift kit currently? Because they look a little undersized.
They are at the moment, because when I got my Jeep to begin with, I had a male lady Jeep. It was as male lady as it gets, and I couldn't handle it. So the first thing I did was put 33s on it, and that gave it a little bit of lift. So after that, I went ahead and went with the lift, and as soon as these are done, I plan on putting 36s underneath it.
Yeah, that'd be a good size tires. You could actually, how much willow room you had, you could probably go up to 38s because you got quite a bit there.
Right.
Speaking of going with bigger tires, you haven't re-geared? Have you done anything
No, I have not had to.
When you decide to go with bigger tires, are you going to re-gear?
Yes.
And then do you have an automatic or do you have a manual?
I have an automatic.
So are you just going to re-gear instead of doing a programmer like a lot of people do? Or
yes, it will be re-geared only because I don't want to have to mess with the controls, and computers tend to go out. So if it's already there, I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Plus, honestly, re-gearing I think is a better way to go because it takes the strain and stress off the transmission and it puts it where it's supposed to be. It's a gear reduction, so that way you get more torque out of your vehicle with less strain on the actual driveline.
Right.
So I know you got your bumpers here. What bumper brand is this?
This is 9-Lot. They have a 9-Lot, the front and rear bumpers, as well as my inner fender wells, actually, as well as my
Fender flares.
Fender flares. Yes, everything actually came from 9-Lot only because I wanted to make sure everything fit exactly. I didn't have to modify anything, and they've held up really well. I mean, it's as sturdy as can be. I've had a couple of people bump into me and didn't phase a bit.
So I know you have a winch. What brand of winch is this?
I have a Rock Country 12,000 pound winch, and I have a 9-Lot spotlight LED bar.
Now, have you had to actually use your winch yet?
Yes.
You have?
And when I went off-roading with the group to Marble Falls, I got stuck on the waterfall cliff, and I had to winch myself up off of it. And luckily, the only thing I tore up was the boot from the rear transmission boot.
So you've actually taken your Jeep off-roading already, and you've done rock crawling in Marble Falls. Have you done any mudding or anything in the Houston area, or
No.
are you just mainly rock crawling?
Yes.
Okay. How did the suspension perform with the rough country?
It was great. It's a little rough on the road, but as Jeeps are, they're going to be rough to begin with. But I felt a very big difference between it being stock as well. You know, then once I put it on there, it was a lot smoother.
That's
So
good. And I noticed your accent color. What inspired the accent color?
I love pink. Everything I own, my motorcycle, my 18-wheeler, and my Jeep are all pink and black.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty awesome. Not only a Jeeping, but 18-wheeling and motorcycles and stuff. That's awesome. So hey, thank you for your time.
Thank
you.
I
appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you.
So I'm here today with Gray, and Gray has a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. So did you buy this truck brand new or did you buy it used?
It was pre-owned. Yeah, it was used.
Okay. So when you bought it, did you have the intentions on taking it off-roading or did you buy it just because you wanted a Jeep?
Kind of both. You know, really, it was always a dream to have a Jeep. And I definitely intend to take it off-roading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it seen any trails at all? Have you got an opportunity even to take it in the mud or on the rocks?
Mud, a little bit of mud, and then a lot of sand. Yeah, like trails along the beach.
Well, yeah, here on the coast, I mean, you get a lot of those, so it's easier to hit those dunes and everything else. So have you done anything to the Jeep since you bought it?
No, not yet. I have plans, but not yet, no.
So you have the Mojave Edition, and these actually come with a Fox reservoir shocks with a 2-inch lift kit. So, and I see you're running 35-inch tires.
Yes.
And these were already on the truck when you bought it?
Correct.
Okay, so what are your plans for the future? Because you said that you want to do more to it. Like, how big of a lift are you planning on going? Any bigger tires or?
I don't know about tires right now. Definitely maybe another 2-3 inch lift. But obviously if I get a lift, I'm gonna have to get bigger tires, I'm sure. Yeah, but I've got big plans. Got big plans for it.
And whenever you go, since you have 35s, and I know these normally come stocked with 33s, are you going to plan on re-gearing or getting a taser to program your transmission? Or are you just going to keep it how it is? Or
probably keep it how it is for now.
Yeah. Or keep it as? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing what you end up doing with your truck in the end, because I know you're going to be going on the trails with us and actually going exploring and doing some of these trails.
Oh yeah.
So I really look forward to seeing how this build turns out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And that's it, guys. Thank you. Well, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do.
Thanks. Come check us out.
Yep, get on her site and go check her out and join girls. Come on, get out there, use your Jeeps, and get to off-roading. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool people to meet.